YouTube, what's going on? We are back, YouTube, with another question. All right, so all the time you guys recommend houses for me to try, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember them all, but I want to. I want to. So any houses out there that you guys may not have seen me talk about or display one of their fragrances, drop them below down in the comments, because this year I do want to get into at least one fragrance from some of the houses that I have been meaning to get into. All right, so that's the theme of today's video. This is the first time for me diving into this house, and I want to continue to do so. So down below, if you have a house, a fragrance house that you haven't heard me talk about, or display one of their fragrances or whatever, let me know down below in the comments, so I can archive it and do some research, because I do want to get into more fragrance houses to see what else is out there and what they have to offer. All right, try to expand my knowledge of fragrances and what's out there in the world. All right, appreciate y'all. Y'all always come through. All right, appreciate it. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what's going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, there's your Alex Jr., and I'm indeed back with yet another fragrance video. Okay, so today, man, we are going to be getting into a house that I've never smelled. It's been on my list, and I'm very excited to see what these are about. All right, so we're going to be getting into the house of Terence Hughes today. I want to give a big shout out to my guy, Mr. McLean, man, for reaching out to me and putting these decants together for me, man, and shipping them my way. He had been telling me for months and months, bro, you gotta try these, and I guess he was like, you know what, you ain't moving fast enough, let me get your information so I can send you something. So that's exactly what he did. So big salute to my guy, Mr. McLean, for showing love. All right, but before we get into these, man, hopefully you guys are doing well, my Smell Good family. Hopefully everything is great, positive energy, positive vibes. I hope you all are just doing fantastic, man. Y'all know how we give it up here on this channel. This is all legit. I'm all about that positivity. I don't really rock with that unnecessary negative energy, man. So I hope everybody out there is doing well. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it, because I'm excited. We have 4 decants that we're going to get into today. Let's just go one by one. And all right, let's start with one of them. Came and it kind of leaked out on me a little bit, so I had to transfer it to one of my decants. So let's go ahead and start with that one. I've heard about this one a lot, and the name is very interesting. Let's go ahead and get into it. From the house of Terence Hughes, we have Daddy. That's right, Daddy. All right, I don't know how I would fare out there if somebody asked me what I was wearing and I said I'm wearing Daddy. I don't know. I don't really know. So let's go ahead and get this on a tester strip, and I'll test them on skin later. But for the sake of the video, I just want to get a how it smells. So let's go ahead and get that out there. 3 sprays of Daddy from Terence Hughes. Oh boy, I smell it in the air for sure. Oh, that's real good. That is real good. I definitely get this like this sweet undertone, but you definitely get this oody presence that's well blended. Definitely get some spiciness in here as well. The first thing I noticed from smelling this is that it is well put together and well blended. I haven't looked up the notes of any of these, and matter of fact, I guess I should after I smell them, because I'm real interested. But off my nose with Daddy, I'm getting a little bit of a oud, vanilla, spicy style of a fragrance, man. But the most impressive thing is I am picking up that this stuff is well blended and well put together. So let me go ahead and look this up on the trusty Fragrantica, and let's see exactly where we at. So Daddy from Terence Hughes.
2 hours later, 3 hours later, 2 hours later, 8:01 p.m. the next day later.
All right, so we finally have the notes of Daddy. All right, Daddy. All right, here we go. So up top, apple, bergamot, nutmeg, apple and bergamot. In the base, you got nutmeg and tonka bean. In the mid, nutmeg and tonka bean. In the base, sandalwood, ambergris, benzoin, patchouli, oud, sensual skin accord, and vanilla. That is according to Parfumo. Okay, so I think I just dropped the Oh, there it is. I think I just dropped the. So, I don't know. Number one, it's well blended. I would love to have a bottle of this. I'm definitely going to look into it. I don't really know how hard it is to get an Terence Hughes, but this stuff is legit good. I just pick up how well blended it is. I'm sure it smells even that much better on skin. Okay, so, but up first, this is a really good one, man. I have a little bit left in the decant that I have. I'm gonna spray it on my skin a little later just to get a full effect. But I like it already. Up first, we did Terence Hughes' daddy. All right, that is a wild name. Maybe I need to look up some videos or something why bro named his fragrance Daddy. Okay. All right, let's move to the next one. All right, we have Terence Hughes' Maverick. All right, Maverick. Maverick came with this spiffy decanter. So let's go ahead and pop that open. And let's go ahead and spray it on tester here and see what we got. 3 sprays of Maverick. I am getting it in the air. Kind of smells familiar. Ooh, okay, this is a little different here. Kind of powdery. There's like this sharpness of something in here. But kind of powdery for sure, a little woody. Some maybe, I don't know. This is different for sure. There's something sharp, like I don't want to say inky, but there's a sharp note in here that I'm not really picking up. But I do get a lot of powderiness. That's what I'm getting for sure. So maybe it's some big, there gotta be tonka bean in here. And maybe there's a little bit of vanilla underneath it, but there's something in here that I don't recognize. Let's go ahead and look this one up too, man. So Terence Hughes' Maverick. All right, I've heard of this one as well. Like I said, you know, this is my first time smelling Maverick. And apparently there's 3 different versions of it. So I don't know what version that I have. I am going to assume that this is the 2023. All right, so assuming that this is the 2023 version, up top, bergamot, lemon, and mandarin orange. And I really get a lot of citruses at all. In the heart, we got plum, tonka, and vanilla. And in the base, cedarwood, nutmeg, patchouli, and white musk. All right, definitely getting some musk. Very curious. Let me see what the 2022 version of Maverick smells like, because I'm very, very curious on what the difference may be. So let's go to 2022. 2022 is kind of delivering the same style: bergamot, lemon, and mandarin orange, tonka, vanilla, and plum, and heart, base, cedarwood, nutmeg, and patchouli. All right, so this one is cool. Not a fan off first sniff on paper. I definitely would need to smell it on skin, but this one is cool. All right, so I'm gonna spend a little bit more time with it on my skin, and maybe my thoughts will change. But on paper, it's okay. From the house of Terence Hughes, we have Maverick. All right, with my second decant. So Daddy's really good. Maverick is all right, and maybe my thoughts will change. All right, up next from the house of Terence Hughes, we have Hard Candy. All right, Hard Candy in this Max Aroma decanter. All right, so this one just kind of pops open, really cool. Let's go ahead and get this on paper and see where we are. All right, 3 sprays on paper. Let's see what we got. This is real good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Hard Candy is nice on paper. I'm definitely getting this fruitiness. There's definitely it gotta be some oud presence in here. Some spice. But it's like a real fruity fruit presentation with this one. Some spices. There's got to be like a lavender or something there. Maybe, yeah, got to be some type of lavender. Let's go ahead and look up the notes to Hard Candy. But I do like this one on paper. I do like it. It kind of puts me in a reminder of. Well, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. All right, let's go ahead and get to the notes. Terence Hughes, Hard Candy. Up top, we have lavender, lemon, mandarin orange, mint. That's what it is. That's what I couldn't make out was the mint. Mint and orange. In the heart, we have vanilla, honey, nutmeg, strawberry, and tonka bean. And that must be what I'm getting, like that fruity fruit sensation must be coming from that strawberry. And then the base note will have oud, patchouli, and sandalwood. I picked up the oud right away. But I do like this one. I really do. This comes off really sexy. Really sexy. It has like this mysterious feel and mysterious vibe to it for sure. So hard candy is a win. Hard candy is a win. I don't like it better than Daddy. I do like it better than Maverick. It is good. And I wouldn't mind having a bottle of this in my collection for sure. So hard candy. All right. Hard candy from Terence Hughes is a pretty good one. All right, pretty good one. All right, and last but not least, let's go to, this is simply named from Terence Hughes. I think this is an actual decant from Terence Hughes. Very nice. We have oud. Terence Hughes oud. Okay, hard to get that in. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and spray this and get this on a test. So I'm hearing this is a good layering fragrance for the cooler months. You can layer this with, maybe a sweeter fragrances, but let's see how this one smells. 2 sprays on paper. Get a little something in the air. Huh. Not what I expected. But I do get oud. I get this kind of this aromatic feel to it off paper. But this does smell good to me. Look, this gotta be real oud. This ain't no synthetic oud for sure. Man, that's good. That's really good. Okay, let's because this is not what I thought. I thought this was gonna be powerful, about to knock me over type of oud, but this is definitely not that. So let's go ahead and look up oud and see exactly what we get here. Oud from Terence Hughes. Okay, oud. It's not really popping up for me. I can tell you already what's in here, and it's definitely oud. Let's see what this one is by Terence Hughes. Nope, it is not. So, Terence Hughes. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. Oud by Terence Hughes. In up top, all right, you have rose and orange. Okay, definitely getting the rose now. Yes, I am getting the rose with the oud combination on paper. In the mid, amber, raspberry, and date. Okay, a date note. That's really interesting there. I love the date note. And the base, you get Thai oud, benzoin, sandalwood, vanilla, ambergris, burmese oud, and patchouli. I like this. This is, let me go ahead and get this one on skin. This is the one that intrigues me the most, is the oud one. I'm gonna get that on my wrist here. Let me get a spray, kind of let that get down. This might be number 1 for me with Daddy. Oh yeah. So I know for a fact I'm getting a bottle of oud if I can find it. I don't know where, these are hard to get or whatever, but I'm going to try to get a bottle of oud. Yeah, this is good. The rose and the oud, and there's this sweetness that I believe in the dates and the vanilla are really forming, that is really sitting well with that rose and that oud. But I do like this. So oud and Daddy are neck and neck. I think I like oud the most, then Daddy, then hard candy, then Maverick. That Maverick one kind of got me a little, I don't know how I feel about that one, but I'm gonna test them on skin. All right, so I want to get on camera and give my first full impressions, diving into the house of Terence Hughes for the very first time. And I really want to give a big shout out again to my guy, Mr. McLean, for showing so much love and sending me these decants to me, man. Very, very dope. All right, so like I said, I'm wanting to get into different houses, man, that I haven't touched yet this year, and just kind of broaden my horizons to this large world of fragrance. All right, so this stuff is good. I know for a fact if I can get oud and I can get Daddy, I'm good to go, and then we'll look what Mr. Aaron Terence Hughes has to offer. All right, so hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know down below in the comments how many of you are into the house of Aaron Terence Hughes. What have you experienced? What's your thoughts on the house and the fragrances? I would love to know in the comments. All right, so until next time, y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves, and of course, you know what to do. You know what to do, right? You do know. That's right. Splack her up, splack her down, splack her that thing all around. All right, y'all be cool.